So welcome to my Rwandan pavilion where you can see my paintings. Here we can start with one of the paintings, which is the key painting of the whole works that I've done. Agaciro was a research on self-dignity as the base of what the country, what Rwanda key value was in order to rebuild the nation that we have nowadays. And for me, my work, most of the time, is based on finding out, reconnecting with my roots. When we follow here into Nhore, next painting, it was the research on what a warrior is. The classic warrior integrates two sides, the lion and the other hand, the crowned crane. And out of this I made my own interpretation of what power means and how do we get that power and that balance between being like a crowned crane, graceful, inviting, and friendly, on the other hand, fierce, strong, once we find us in front of enemies. So these different paintings mainly gave me most of the time a doorway to my culture, to the Rwandan culture. Topics through dialogues that I resonated with were chosen and became paintings, like a diary actually. And I framed them in these works. Here in Ibigabiro we have the King's Tree, that relates to my research of Rwandan culture before colonialism and what it is now. So we see two women handing over the cultural heritage to the woman of the past toward the woman of tomorrow that is smiling on one hand, and she's crying for the past, but also because now she can transmit their cultural heritage. Here we can see the next one, maybe Ibimanuka was more work of more the spiritual side of Rwandan tradition, works, religion, Ugwiru, all these aspects of the ancient religion was put into this painting. When we follow up here, you can see Hikumenya, which is could be translated as from Kinyarwanda as to know. And knowing, in my case, my experience, my journey, my artistic journey in reconnecting with my Rwandan roots was a journey not only of knowledge, but a journey of transmission. Therefore, this painting relates to how can knowledge or how can know-how be transferred from one person to another. Mainly because when we go to the West, it's knowledge-based. We transfer data, but in the oral and African tradition, it's more a transmission. And that's my experience that I made. Therefore, this painting, which is the centerpiece of my works.